Be sure to hit that like button, everyone, and if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel and also enable those notifications. This video is sponsored by MEI Travel. Feel free to reach out to me at cruisingwithjt@gmail.com and I'll get you connected to my travel agent at MEI Travel. She'll take great care of you, and I'll also include the information in the description below. Thank you so much. If you're interested in learning more about the rest of the January schedule for Icon of the Seas, I'm going to share that now. Keep in mind that this is subject to change, but for now this is what we know. Starting off, there will be a 2-night IT test cruise from Miami that goes out to sea and back, and it leaves on January 11th and comes back on the 13th. Then the first of 2 3-night shakedown cruises begins on the 13th and ends on the 16th. Spends a day at sea, a day in NASA, and then of course back to Miami. Shakedown cruises are for Royal Caribbean employees and their families, as they shake down the ship to make sure all systems and everything is working before showtime. The second 3-night shakedown cruise begins on January 16th and ends on the 19th, and this one actually goes to their private island, perfect day at CocoCay in the Bahamas, and then spends a day at sea before returning to Miami on the 19th. Then, on the 19th and 20th, Royal Caribbean is calling these days adjustment days, where they will take all the feedback and experiences folks had from the previous IT and shakedown cruises and make adjustments before the pre-inaugural cruises begin. Then, on January 20th to the 23rd, it is the start of the first of 2 pre-inaugural cruises, where select travel agents, media, and influencers are invited to come on board and further test out the systems and experiences of the new ship, basically getting a first look for their clients, content creation, and more. This event is by invitation only, and from my experience, you have to have a pretty big media presence or travel agency to be invited by Royal Caribbean, which totally makes sense. It's all about engagement, so the folks invited here are very selective. These pre-inaugural cruises and shakedown cruises are only going to be about 50 to 60% full. Then, on January 23rd, the second and last pre-inaugural cruise begins until the 26th, and like the cruise before it, will be for select travel agents and media. Again, the ship will only be about 50 to 60% full. The unique experience on this cruise will be the naming ceremony, as Lionel Messi was selected to be the icon of the Seas instead of the traditional godmother or godfather, so it's pretty exciting. There will be a ton of excitement and information coming from that sailing, and I assure you that I'll do everything I can to bring it to you and get you ready for the maiden voyage on the 27th. And speaking of the 27th, finally, the big day, January 27th, where yours truly, along with countless media, content creators, influencers, travel agents, and more, will officially board the maiden voyage and inaugural sailing on board Icon of the Seas. This, in my opinion, is when the fun really begins, and I'm so excited to bring you along for the experience. Stay tuned for more. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, as I'm planning on going live daily on YouTube, maybe even multiple times during the day to bring you the experience in real time, whether it's at day or night. So share this with your friends and family and get them excited for what's coming as I bring you amazing coverage on board Icon of the Seas. Until next time, this is Cruising with JT, and I'll see you again real soon with more Icon of the Seas content. Take care. And a special shout out to all my Patreon and YouTube members. Thank you so much for your additional support. If you'd like to become a Patreon or YouTube member, I'll include the links in the description below. It's basically a behind the scenes view of Cruising with JT and special access to various benefits and perks and inside information to my upcoming videos. So if you do decide to join, I truly appreciate your support.